What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Feezy-built channel. Today we're just going to be a short quick video. We're going to be going over how to replace your rear main seal. I'm just replacing it with a basic Duralast unit. I didn't get the OEM one. I copped out and went cheap. I'm kind of on a budget. I did get the oil pan gasket I got was the Fel Pro with the metal inlay, the really nice one that shouldn't leak. I'll show you guys that later on the next video. But this is just a quick one, probably for some new subs, new people, curious on how to replace your rear main seal. So I'm going to be going over two different ways to do it. One, super basic, just a flathead. And the second one's kind of experimental. I've never done it before, but I got this unit off the motor. And the way I usually replace these is when they're on the motor. So what I'm thinking about doing is to press this guy in or out. It pushes outward, right? So I got this cap. And as you can see, it fits dead nuts in there. And it really shouldn't take too much pressure, guys. This shouldn't really fold, and if it does, I don't really care. It's an old, never dull thing. So, what I'm thinking about doing here is doing that, just pressing her out nice and easy. Actually, we'll just go ahead and give her a shot right now and see what happens. I am curious. Oh, that lid is just crushing all hell. Yeah, I don't think the lid's gonna be strong enough, boys.
A few moments later.
Oh, and that's that. Okay, so first attempt didn't work out. You guys seen that little thing crash. Sorry about that. I'm doing this all with one hand, so. But second attempt went perfect. Got her out. She's nice and clean. Nice and clean, nothing to worry about there. So that was the first way, right? Now that was all just a test. I've never done that before. I just wanted to record it and see if it worked. So usual way that we'd all do this, I got some spare motors down here, and as you can see, this one looks like the rear main seal was already leaking. So probably do this anyways. You come in here with your flathead, like let's say it's on your car still, and you cut, right? They're stubborn. They are super stubborn. You try not to mar your crank as much as possible, but you can see why I wanted to do it the other way, especially with it off the motor. Bigger reinforcement here. And as you can see, super pain in the ass, right? Probably gonna honestly have to heat up this unit. Alright guys, so there you see it. I mean, that's probably more than likely what you're gonna have to do with your 120,000 mile rear main seal. You're probably gonna have to heat it up to peel it out, and it might come out in pieces. Now, would I say that my method that I came up with works better? I don't know. Here's the one we pressed out. Here's the one we had to pry and burn and destroy. And this one could honestly be reused. This wasn't even a leaker, didn't have any issues, but because it's going on our fully built engine, we're not going to take any chances, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this other guy. This is pretty basic. We're going to lube the outside very minimally, and we're going to press it in pretty evenly, right? So we're just going to push it in with our hands, and then we're going to apply pressure evenly after that. And I'm just going to put that in hyperlapse, super quick. It's a little bit frustrating, so I don't want to sit there and record for 10 minutes, but so far I hope this is helping somebody and figuring out how to remove these things, because I know I've been there and it's been a total pain in the ass. So if you found that this was helpful, please give me a like, and if you want to see more of like what all this stuff is for, some of you may know, some of you may not. This is Becky. This is my '94 Honda Civic hatch. Been fully restored. It's got a fully built engine that's about to go into it. It is a full-blown purpose drag car. So make sure to go back if you subscribe and check out the rest of the videos to stay caught up on that. So like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this guy installed real easy, and I'll put it on hyperlapse. Alright guys, so as you seen, I got that installed. I did end up cheating. I was trying to knock it in with a hammer like you usually do when it was on a car, but it doesn't have all that resistance or anything in the middle to keep it supported. So like if this was off the car, I mean, just about anything, guys, it's really good to invest. One of these guys are like 180 bucks at Harbor Freight, but I just pressed it in with the old one. So for reinstalling it, I took the old guy, put it over the top, used the same cup and all that stuff, and just pressed it back in and went right in. Super easy. I did have to kind of adjust it because it was starting to press in crooked, but got it all figured out. And so on the install, I'm not going to be installing it in this video, but if you guys want to see it installed and the oil pump and all that stuff while I button up the rest of the bottom end on the race car, that'll be in the next video on my channel. So, but when you go to reinstall it, I highly suggest that you use Honda Bond. Now, you can use gray RTV, you could use just about anything and it would work, but Honda Bond has such a good sealing purpose. Like the way that it works, you could pretty much put it on a wet, oily surface and it will still seal shit up. Toyota also has its own RTV that's kind of the same way, so you might know what I'm talking about. But Honda Bond this side, and I think it's like 20 pounds or something, or 9 or 20 foot-pounds, just very little amount of torque. I literally had to snug them up by hand, never had an issue, and that's it. So super easy, quick to do, but you know, it's one of those things that everybody talks about being a nightmare, and kind of is. But now that we got it done, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, take this back home, reinstall it, and get my motor all finished up. So if this helped you, or if you like the content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, see you on the next one.